who are in the high school and even their parents, what does the word research means for them?
The research depends upon at what level is the audience is actually. The same meaning of the research for a grade 9 student, grade 12 student and undergrad is entirely different.
What is this word publishing? Is it within the country they belong to, or it can be global?
The journals which are publishing the technical papers are across the globe actually. So everywhere many publishers are there. Wherever you are, you can publish the paper any country. There is no restriction on that. It's good if they have one mentor.
Okay.
Mentor has to be from some university and the mentor must be the person who is already working in that area. So without a particular mentor, child cannot learn anything or he cannot jump to the next level.
How about this word called patent?
This is a very simple process nowadays. Only thing, you should have the information how to approach and where to approach. Everybody is inspired to become something in life. If you have that mindset to do something, you can do it.
Hello viewers, my name is Ankita Puri and I am the founder of Generation Alpha Education Services. Welcome to my another episode of the podcast channel, Mentify. Thinking of the word research, what comes in the mind of high school student is usually a very distant thing, something meant for PhD, I must say. But what if I tell you that you can do research as early as at your undergraduation level? And not just that, you can even open up avenues and platforms and doors to publish your papers. Yes, so today I'm joined by a guest who is a very senior education leader who will help us to break it down. So if you wonder how research can be helpful for you in your academic journey and even in your career ahead, stay tuned. And welcome Dr. K Singh, who is a professor at Birla Institute of Technology and Science, Dubai campus. I welcome you, Dr. Singh, and thank you for joining us today on this podcast channel.
Thank you, Ankita.
Lovely. Dr. Singh, it's a pleasure to have such a senior person in our channel today. And we would first like to know a bit more about you for the benefit of the audience who is listening to us. Tell us a bit about you in terms of your career span. How long have you been in Dubai? Something which helps my audience to know more about who Dr. Singh is.
Sure. So let me give the brief profile about myself. I did my undergraduation, post-graduation and PhD from Banaras Hindu University at the Center of Advanced Study in Physics Department. And my area of the expertise in Masters and PhD was nuclear and particle physics. Immediately after completion of my PhD, I joined BITS Pilani campus in 1998. I was there for 6 years, teaching undergrad and Masters students, MSc Physics. And then 2004, I moved to BITS Pilani Dubai campus. So from 2004 onwards, I am working in BITS Pilani Dubai. And currently my research area is about the nanoscience, primarily about the device physics, which trying to detect some kind of early diagnosis of CVD biomarkers and other diseases using the nanomaterials.
Lovely. So it's more than 2 decades you have been in Dubai now.
Yeah.
It's almost you have changed the entire DNA of lifestyle living in Dubai. Do you still miss India? Do you visit India often?
Yeah, very often. Very
nice.
often. We are having a lot of collaborations, research collaboration with BITS Pilani campus and other campuses and other IITs as well. So very often we used to travel back to India for the conference and research collaboration.
Amazing. See, we all are aware, those who are watching us today, and of course, I being into this industry from a very long time, and I've been fortunate enough to interact with successful people like you who are doing so much into education industry. There are a lot of conversations available on the digital space wherein people talk about internships, people talk about career, market job requirement. But I happen to realize from the introduction which you just gave that there is a huge void I see that people should also know, the aspirants, the children especially, who are in the high school and even their parents should know about this word research. because in academia, research plays a very vital role. And you just mentioned about your recent research, which you are doing. So let's take it this way to level up our conversation, Dr. Singh. Help us to decode, what research means for a student who's, say, right now entering 12th or is in 12th grade, or maybe aspiring to be a futuristic student of a university. What does the word research means for them?
Yeah, it's a very, very good question, because the research, it depends upon at what level is the audience is actually. So the same meaning of the research for a grade 9 student, grade 12 student, and undergrad is entirely different. So let me talk about from the perspective of your students who are trying to join the undergrad courses. So let's say think about class 9th and 10th grade or 11th grade. So any student who is studying at grade 9 and 10, some even remote place, and he's not aware about anything, but he has the fire in his belly to do something, right? And he wants to know about something. So what I'll suggest you to do is, primarily nowadays the tools available to us is the internet. It's a very fundamental thing and very easily available to everyone. So the basic, the process, the flow is like this. The child should do, we know about a number of IITs back in India. We are having around 22 IITs. What he should do is, depending upon his choice or interest in which area he or she is willing to do something. For example, if anyone is want to do in device, the other guys want to do in AI or computer science. So depending upon their choice, they should go to the nearest place to their location and look about the different departments, that particular department. For example, if guy want to do something in AI, he should go to computer science department of the nearest IIT or any premier institute.
Okay.
Look at the profile of all the faculties, right? If there are 10 or 12 faculties are there, go one by one, each one of them. See what they are doing actually. Look at the research papers. I know that the child will not be able to understand the work, what they are doing, but looking at the content, looking at the abstract, looking at, at least 10% the student can understand what particular faculty is doing in that area. So if the child thinks that the area of the faculty is matching to somewhat with my area, he can approach to the faculty directly through the email. All the details are given on the website of the department. So he can approach to the faculty and request that during summer break for a month or two, I want to work with you.
There is provision like that?
Yes. Actually, the faculty will be more than happy to assist. They love to help the students, right? And it's the practice already in place.
It's already a practice in place.
Yes,
so you also receive students' emails
yes.
here in Dubai campus?
We are receiving the students during summer vacation, during summer break. We are guiding them.
Okay.
So even the child doesn't know anything about the area. He does, only thing is he just want to do something, right? But he doesn't have any idea.
Correct.
Because his scope, his knowledge is very limited. He doesn't have the horizons of the research actually.
Correct.
So definitely he need a mentor, right? And the mentor must be the person who is already working in that area. So without a particular mentor, the child cannot learn anything or he cannot jump to the next level. So this is the easiest way to catch any faculty. So he should approach to the faculty, write the mail to the faculty, contact him. If possible, if the place is nearby, he should travel and go and meet personally.
Okay.
So the faculty will be more than happy to assist any such kind of a student, and they will take for, especially during summer break, when the faculties are relatively free.
Correct.
When they don't have the coursework, course load, and primarily the summer is the time during which the research faculty focus most of the time in research.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So is there any classical, specific age limit? As in, can a grade 9 student also write an email and be a part, or you really have to
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
at any age.
Okay, that's a very wonderful piece of information for, especially for parents to know, if they're listening to us,
Yes.
that they should not wait for their child to cross grade 10.
Because the faculty will guide the child according to their age and knowledge, what input the child is having.
Okay.
According to that, they will help the students to take the problem actually.
Wonderful. That's a very important, actually it's a very early start point for any child who, a child who's in an age of who's in grade 8 or 7th, 8th or 9th category, especially, they hear these fancy words. Oh, I want to get into research or a data scientist. But there's no start point for them until they finish their 12th boards and they realize, okay, what am I studying? But this is a beautiful start.
It's not like that. It's not like that. The grade 9 or grade 10 level student, even he doesn't know the technical details, at least what he can do, or he or she, he can make a review paper. The summary of the work which has been done in the latest technology. May not be knowing about each and every bit of the technical things or details mathematics, but he can summarize the things what is being done or what is going on actually. So that's create a platform for the child at grade 9 and 10.
Lovely.
The moment he will go to grade 11, he can make one step deeper actually.
Lovely.
Right?
Yeah.
So as per he learns the technical things in his schooling level, slowly he can deep dive into the research as well actually.
Amazing.
But he should have that the temperament to learn something.
Amazing, because if you're summing up something, you're putting at least some percentage of your thought process or your brain into narration you're going to create.
True.
And I think that's the spark.
And
from there you start building up the fire to learn more and get deeper. That's an amazing start of the conversation, and a very helpful input for our audience. That brings me to the conversation to next level, wherein Dr. Singh, I want to understand, once these children, these students, once they enter the university, they're doing the undergraduate program, do they have to wait for a certain period of time to start their research practices in action? What's the turnaround time?
Not necessary. I will suggest maybe the first year is the fundamental course in some universities, but not all universities. Like American and British curriculum, they start from the very first year itself. They're the core courses actually. So they should not wait for a year or something. If the child is getting a basic knowledge or technicality about in the area in which he or she wants to do a research, if let's say by end of the first semester, right? Or end of the first year. So in the second year onwards, he can choose a particular faculty in that university. Again, the process is the same. Look at the profile of all the faculty in the area in which he or she wants to do something. Narrow it down that this Professor X is the right person for to guide the child. He should approach to the faculty. Give a small presentation. Give your thoughts process and discuss with him in which area he or she wants to do something, right? So the normally in the structured program we call it as a project course.
Okay.
But even it's not a project course in some universities. Still faculty used to help. So if the child is having a duration of, let's say, a 3 years program or 4 years program for undergrad, it's a quite sufficient time to publish at least 2 or 3 papers.
Publish.
Yes.
You mean to say they just finished 12th, say students were joining this intake, September intake. And by next year, they can start thinking of working towards publishing a paper?
Immediately. So during the second year, if the child is working at, let's say, at the basic level, at the review level, the third year, he can go deep dive and do the technical work. So whatever the quantum of work he's doing in a particular year, that can be publishable.
Okay, so let's zoom in a bit more, because this is very interesting again now, but it's creating a lot of curious questions in my mind itself. So I'm just trying to echo the audience. You say in year 2, they're even working towards publishing the paper. So what is this word publishing? And is it within the country they belong to, or it can be global? A bit about that?
Good question, because at that level, the child may not be knowing about all the details. The journals which are publishing the technical papers are across the globe actually. Right? And there are different variety of journals. We call it the quality 1, quality 2, quality 3, quality 4, right? And there is another terminology in the research area, it's called the impact factor. So the top-notch journals, they have the very high impact factor. Okay? So let's not go into that level. Let's talk about the child who is just started the undergrad and want to pursue the research. So there are many journals who are online even. They don't charge anything. There are some journals who used to charge it. So the child should look at the journals who are free, who can publish free actually without any charge. Right? So if the child is, for example, in the UAE, you need not to confine within the UAE. look at the European journals, there are plenty of journals, publishers are there who are publishing in every area almost. For example, Elsevier is there, Springer is there, right? The American Society of Physics is there, Royal Society of Chemistry is there. So n number of journals are there available in US, UK, China, India as well. India, IC Bangalore is publishing, promoting the students, young students to publish their works. So everywhere, many publishers are there. Wherever you are, you can publish the paper any country. There is no restriction on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and any norms which being a student, they don't fit in? I'm just talking about, since you said in any country they can publish, in terms of documentation or any...
No,
specific,
nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Only thing is it's good if they have one mentor.
Okay.
Mentor has to be from some university.
Okay.
So the affiliation they used to see. Without affiliation, they normally don't accept the papers.
Okay.
So for example, I'm from BITS Pilani, let's say for example. If any undergraduate students is coming and joining project with me or want to do research with me, so definitely the affiliation of both the mentor as well as the student will be BITS Pilani Dubai campus.
Okay.
So similarly, any student from any university, just they need the affiliation from where the student belongs or the researcher belongs actually.
Okay. Okay, good. And do these students also get a chance to talk about their paper or it's just published?
A conference? Conference is the forum.
Okay.
The purpose of the conference is for that only.
Okay.
Whatever you have done, you are getting a platform to tell to the world, to the society, openly. And discuss.
And that comes through mentor guidance or they
Not
have to
necessary,
look for?
not necessary.
Any conference they find through?
Yes.
Okay.
It's your work speaks actually.
Okay.
If any conference is being organized anywhere, and if you submit your paper for a conference, the reviewers are going through the papers. If they select your work, if there is a merit in your work, they will give you the invitation. You go and speak there. You make the collaborators there. You will get the funding opportunities are there.
I think we're creating a parallel world while they are studying.
Yeah.
They are doing their undergraduation, which itself is a bigger project of life.
Yes.
We are giving them an opportunity of creating a parallel world in the same dimension.
Yes.
Wherein this same child who has just finished his classes, attending the regular timetable, is now sitting down and, working on the research part. And not just that, what you are just guiding us is that the child is also looking forward for conferences, publication, journals where he can publish or she can publish. That's quite a task.
Yeah, from my BITS Pilani, the n number of this big number actually. Huge number of students are before the undergrad, the completion of the undergraduate program, they used to have 2 or 3 papers in their hand.
Oh.
And they used to attend 2 or 3 conferences as well.
Oh, that makes their portfolio very strong then in that case.
That kind of students will be entirely different from the rest of the lot. So tomorrow if you're going to apply for a master's program or anywhere else, you will have edge over other students.
Other applicants.
True, your work speaks to the selector who are in the foreign university. This guy is different from other students.
And that edge which we are talking about, does it matter if your number of publications are in just national journals?
It matters a lot. It matters a lot. As I mentioned you before, there are the Q1, Q2, Q3. So there are different level of journals. So there are different quality of journals. It matters a lot in which journal you have published the paper.
Okay.
So the mentor is the right person to tell you in which journal you should send for publication. So it depends upon your quality of work.
Okay.
If the quality of work is, let's say, not that much of superficial, then accordingly your mentor will tell that better to publish in this journal.
Okay.
It will not happen that you started the work and you submit to the quality 1 journal.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
So based on your work, there are plenty of journals matching with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
You should look at those journals only where your work can be publishable.
That's interesting now. So what I am seeing so far in this conversation and inputs from you is that there is an entity called the student who is willing to do research, and this child has now an option of going for publication of their journals and look for conferences, because all of this as a combination makes the portfolio very strong for a futuristic perspective. And the other entity is the mentor who has been selected by the student himself or herself based on some interest area.
Right.
Is it a possibility that suppose if I am the child and if I am into a stream in my discipline, but my interest area lies in a different stream, a different subject, which is not say in computer science.
Yes, yes.
Maybe I want to go into automation and I want to learn, contribute to a different department altogether. Should I be challenged in my selection, or is it okay to have interdisciplinary act?
Yeah, it's a very good point actually. Today research is basically the interdisciplinary research.
Okay.
Those days are gone that you work in silos and try to grow.
Okay.
Try to grow there. Those days are gone now actually. In today's world is entirely interdisciplinary. You have to shake hands with the other person. Only then you can grow. Otherwise you will not get any kind of funding, right? So it's very important if the child is, let's say, doing the mechanical engineering and he wants to do something in AI as well, or in biosector, biosensors, for example. So they have to approach now the faculty from two different departments, right? Or he has to catch a faculty. The faculty or mentor must be working in the interdisciplinary area, right?
True.
So even you are selecting one mentor, but end of the day, the work will not done by alone one faculty. You have to go or you have to gel with a group of people actually.
Okay.
So interdisciplinary means you have to come across through 2 or 3 departments together. For example, I'll give you one example. A very simple example, everyone knows about the glucometer, right?
Yes.
What we know today is just go, take a drop of blood, put the strip, some number will come.
Correct.
And this much level is there. But anyone's thinking that how many different departments have worked together to make the device? The device consists of biological components. So one bio faculty should be there. It is having the electronic component. Electronic faculty must be there. There is a small microfluidic channels which the blood flows. So chemical engineering faculty is there. Microfluidics, right?
Oh.
So it's this one example. One device is example of the amalgamation of 3 different departments. It's interdisciplinary.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So any component, any device from the engineering perspective, it's simply impossible actually to build with the help of any one department alone. You have to collaborate with other departments.
Okay. So that's no more isolation in existence.
Those days are gone now.
Completely over. Okay. All right.
If you're going to work in isolation, you will publish something, it's of no use.
Got you.
For the namesake, you are saying that I'm having a publication.
And that's a tick off that you did.
Correct.
Okay.
Today, world is looking at product actually,
Correct.
which should have the direct implication on the society,
Correct.
which should help a common man in the society. Yeah.
Correct. Wonderful. Now I can see there is a whole ecosystem which supports the child. It's not just the student and the mentor. Now, as you say, some might involve, faculties or academicians from different departments.
Yes.
As a whole, there is an ecosystem which most of the universities build up.
Yes.
And then they claim that we are into research support as
it's
well.
very much necessary. Very much necessary.
Okay. So as a university, what is in... So this question I may echo from the parents' perspective.
Yeah.
They might have this question in their mind that as a university, what support will my child get, even if the child is putting an effort to identify the mentor and everything. So overall, any sum up for this ecosystem, what kind of support a university will bring in terms of attendance, because if the child has to travel, there is an attendance component which might get affected. If there are some assessments going on, the child might get it might discourage the child, right? So from that perspective,
very genuine question from the student perspective.
Yeah.
Especially again, I will give example of BITS Pilani.
Sure.
In BITS Pilani, what we have is we have 60% attendance mandatory to write the final exam. But if child is going during the examination to attend any conference, so we are having a system called makeup examination.
Okay.
Right. Recently, it happened with my course as well. I'm giving you an example. The child went to attend one conference, very prestigious conference, and he missed the entire final examination.
Examination?
All the papers, 6 papers.
And where did this child go by? Just out of curiosity.
He went to the Imperial College of London to present a paper.
Okay.
Right. So the message is coming from the director that faculty are requested to give him the makeup test for all the courses.
Oh, that's a beautiful support.
So we all conducted another test, another paper for a single child alone. For one child, again, we had to make 6 papers in different subjects.
Very nice.
Did the evaluation, submitted the grades, and facilitate.
This is what the system I am referring to. An amazing example. You nailed it with this example because that's where some parents might discourage their children. Don't get into that. Focus on your grades. Exams are going on, and you're talking about travel to UK, for example, for this child. It takes a lot.
And sometimes universities to assist in traveling as well. The traveling expenses.
Okay.
If you look at the merit, if the child is attached with any particular mentor, any faculty, so we are having a professional development grant. So from that grant, we are allowed to give money to the child actually, through the student.
Oh, that was my follow-up question to that.
So
Again, because parents do think about the extra cost they have to incur, because they do want their children to grow. Children also want to gain something extra than what regular they have been asked for. But everything narrows down to, is there any possible grant? Possible grant. See, not mandatory every time, but if there is a provision, and it has some clauses, probably.
Very much in our system, we are having each faculty has been given some amount for the professional development. It's primarily for attending the conference. So that money we are giving to our students. Even we take care of the registration fee, and we take care of their travel expenses and accommodation. So any child, whether it's a PhD student or undergraduate students, if the faculty has given approval that I want to send my student to attend the conference, then institute allow to reimburse the airfare as well as the registration fee and the accommodation charges.
Okay.
So there's a big support to the students.
It is a big support, and
support.
It is a big encouragement
Yeah.
to keep looking for a value addition, a value added conferences.
Yes.
Because it brings back the accolades for the university as well in terms of representation, and I'm pretty sure a university like BITS has a lot of accolades like that.
Yes.
And as you said, it's an ongoing process. I have another question, Dr. Singh, and I'm really enjoying this conversation. And each input, each statement of yours is a very valuable input for all of us who are listening to you. We have talked about research. We have talked about the journal publications. We have learned that there can be a national and international journals wherein students can publish their papers in their undergraduate level. And this is my way of revising what we just discussed for those who joined this podcast late, or they missed out the important inputs we discussed in parts. How about this word called patent? To me, it looks like something very exclusive and a sole ownership. And I look at the school, it's your university students talking about patent. What is it for the understanding of all of us, me and my audience? And is this a provision a student in undergrad level can opt for?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Traditionally, the patent is being done at the university level, where there are professional researchers are there. Now we are asking in the context of the student who are undergrad level. It's very much possible because when the student is doing any kind of project, he is having a mentor with him, right? There's a team, right? There must be support from the university in terms of funding, right? Because any project you are going to do, you need a lot of infrastructure, you need a lab facility, you need a lot of funding, and you need a lot of manpower, technical requirements. So definitely any student who is going to work, he is going to work in a proper environment, in a particular department, under some faculty.
Correct.
So any any innovative things or any innovative device or something you have made actually, and so the objective of making patent is what? You want to generate revenue out of that, right? You want that nobody should be able to replicate that.
Absolutely.
Right? So patent is very much possible. For example, again in BITS system, we are having a proper one division for that. If you feel that this work is up to that level that no one has done this before, you have to verify this fact that this work has not done it before. If you think that this work is entirely innovative work, it's entirely new work, entirely new product, there is a division, a research division, where you can approach to the dean, and there are certain forms are there that you have to fill along with the faculty or the entire team, the people who are involved in this work. Right? If there are a team of 3 or 4 people who made a particular device, so this entire 3-4 people together will apply for a patent. Rest all our institute will take care. Because we are having the 4 campuses. So every year almost 30 to 40 patents used to come. So especially we are having one division at the local level, campus level, and then finally used to go to the Bombay, where BITS Pilani, along with other Aditya Birla group, they used to take care of the process of patenting the files. So
Okay.
the BITS Pilani used to help a lot to the faculty and student to follow up this process, whole implementation of the file patenting of this whole
So there
process.
is an encouragement from
Yeah.
the setup itself
Yeah.
to file patents. Does that impacts the university brand, if I'm falling short of the word, or
Yeah, definitely. Your merit lies in the how many patents and publication you have. Right. Your
but
ranking.
is that not only limited to the faculties of that university? Student patents also contribute to the merit?
Obviously, they are part of the team.
Okay.
If any student have any mentor and any work has come, some novel work, novelty is there, the student faculty both have the equal share about that.
Lovely.
Sometimes even the student have more than the faculty. Sometimes faculty will just be a mentor, but the crux of the work and the labor has been taken care by the student. So even the student has more, what you call, the share than the faculty actually. The merit goes to the student.
Amazing. And this can be from any discipline again. We
Any
don't-
discipline.
need not
any
to be-
discipline,
okay.
anywhere, any discipline.
That's quite a versatile victory, I should say, right?
Yeah.
That's the right word, because it takes a lot of effort from everyone who is involved, all the stakeholders, I should put it that way.
True.
And so I'm glad to know that filing a patent, which is a huge success. Again, I'll put your words into narration that gone are the days when filing a patent used to be someone who has done a PhD or
No,
is
no, not at
right.
all.
I mean,
Not
it's,
at
it's
all.
like
Not at all.
you've fast forwarded things and
Not at all.
made it reachable.
Not at all. This is a very simple process nowadays. Only thing, you should have the information how to approach and where to approach.
Okay.
Especially in BITS, we have very structured system for this
Okay.
process.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure all the universities are having.
Okay.
There is one division especially there for that. Actually, the research division who takes care of this. So faculty need not to run here and there.
Okay.
If you have done something, you just inform to the concerned department division. They is to start the filing process and take to the next level.
Okay.
It's a very easy process nowadays.
Very good.
Yeah.
So it's like stay curious and keep looking for something which has not
Yes,
been done.
yes.
Rest will be taken care by the department.
Yes, do your work, rest of university will take care of that.
That's very well said. I am just trying to now figure out. I'm connecting the dots of what we are talking, and I'm trying to draw a pathway for these children. They did their best in their high schools, got the best of the grades, got into best of the universities. They learned through you now today that research is also an important part of their entire academic journey, and how they can contribute at an early age through their learnings, giving back to the world to read through and use it appropriately. How does this entire effort of a child helps into career building? Since you yourself have been into a lot of research papers, your vast experience in past has also evolved. I'm sure with the time changing, you also evolved into your achievements. So if a student who is standing at the start line today wants to visualize how my career will be supported by such a research journey, any insight or anything which can help the child?
So you mean to say how the research is going to help to build his career?
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a very simple answer actually. If any child is doing any project, for example, unless there is any novelty in the project, no one is going to listen to you. Right? Novelty will come through which process? Unless you are not going to catch someone who can mentor you and that person is having the expertise in that area. Right? In normal curriculum, what happens? You are going to read 80% of the courses or syllabus, which is a mundane course. Actually, every university is teaching, right? Syllabus, core courses.
Correct.
Where a child, 60 students in a class, if the 5 are different out of the remaining 60, it's not only in terms of marks. What extra they have learned or what extra they have done during the curriculum. So that extra things comes from these projects actually.
Brilliant.
The novelty of the work, which makes them different from the rest of the 55 students in a class of 60. So if those 5 students have chosen a mentor and they have done something in the area which is on the front actually of the research, on the forefront of the research, and if some of them may or may not be, if they get published the papers actually, So those lots are different from the other students. So you are asking about how it's going to build their career. The two ways. One is the merit of any university lies into how much research any university is doing, right? It's not just teaching the number of X number of courses and giving the degree.
Correct.
If your Oxford, your MIT, Stanford, Imperial College, they are the level of 4, 5 top. In what sense they differ from other universities? The difference lies only in the research only, in the innovative projects only.
Okay.
Basic courses everyone is teaching. The merit lies only in this case that you're in a class of 60, if the 5 students are able to do such kind of, even one product they have made, and the product is helpful to serve the society worldwide, your college name will be tomorrow in the newspaper, actually. This university has made this device, actually.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So point is, the career build-up for any student based on not only doing those structured courses, but doing some innovative projects, actually.
Right.
This is one aspect. Second aspect is, you are talking about the career. Career means it's directly related with the economics, actually.
So true.
Right? Everybody is inspired to become something in life.
Yeah.
And the money matters a lot, actually.
Right.
End of the day, it matters where I'm getting placed, which company is going to hire me, right? So unless you don't have some fire in your belly, no company is going to hire you,
Right.
So, and how you are going to prove that I'm having something or I am something? Your work shows, actually, right? So in what terms your work is going to show? Out of a lot of 60 students, everyone has done the same thing. So in what way you are different, actually?
Correct. Yeah.
So you should be different from the others unless you have not done something different. So what different you have done in your undergrad is the innovative projects, actually.
True.
Your paper, attending a conference. So which most of the students, they don't do, actually. They're just busy in going through the regular courses,
Correct, yeah.
examination, grades, and getting the degree.
Right.
But 1 or 2% students who are exceptionally brilliant, or even not brilliant, even you should have that ambition to do, that mindset you to do.
Correct.
The entrepreneur mindset or innovative mindset, that helps only.
So it's like you're creating your own magnetic field to attract the right
True.
dream jobs. Yeah.
I want to tell to the students or parents, even your child is an average child, a normal, not exceptionally brilliant. But if you have that mindset to do something, you can do it.
Brilliant said. Yeah.
In BITS Pilani, I have seen n number of students over the last 20 years, even they are very average students, right? But when they determine to do something from level second year onwards or first year onwards, by end of the fourth year, they had something in their hand which even the 10 pointers could not do. So it's a mindset actually helps you.
Correct.
You should have a thought process in that direction, actually, right? So that make you entrepreneurship.
I see.
Sometimes a very brilliant student, what they will do, they will entire focus on developing a device, for example, to go into all the details and technological things. But when a smart chap with the very average profile, he will think, how to use this device to make money, actually. So he will start thinking about the entrepreneur aspect of that.
Entrepreneurial angle. Correct.
Right?
Correct.
It's a different angle.
Yes.
One guy working day and night to make a device, that is innovation, right? Innovative idea.
Correct.
He's right on his place. There's another guy, which is very simple, very normal guy. He doesn't know that much of technical things.
Correct.
But he will take it differently, actually, in the business time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So it's up to the child in which direction he or she is thinking, actually. If you are technically very sound, well and good, nobody can stop you. You will shine automatically. But even you are average students, there's a path for you.
Lovely.
To shine in future.
Lovely. It's more of we call it creative thinking. Keep thinking and keep innovating is
That's
the
right.
key,
That's right.
Lovely. I must say, this has been one of my very interesting conversation, Dr. Singh, because the way we actually, we deep dived into the entire conversation, deep dive into the process of research, taking it to the publications, taking it to the patency, of course, we are filing patents. And now we are identifying all of these actions are leading to a very promising career, provided at the start line, you have that mindset of what you're going to achieve.
their parents have to play a very important role from the very beginning.
Okay.
If the child doesn't have, every parents know the merit and demerit of their child. So to make a conducive environment, to take the child in some lectures, attend places like that, where the talks are happening like that, show some videos like that creates curiosity among the child, among the students.
Wonderful.
So slowly is to divert the child into that directions actually. So parents has to play a very important role actually.
Oh, that's a very, very well said takeaway for us. Great. And I am sure by now our listeners have got a deeper insight on this particular aspect of any academic journey. And thank you for your wonderful inputs, Dr. Singh. I must say that your experience speaks because you have been dealing with zillion of students as on date. You have been guiding them through in and out. You have seen their phases of, low when they're demotivated, and you have, pumped them up to perform. And that very much reflects from your conversation. I really appreciate your time. And dear audience, I'm sure that you also loved every bit of this conversation today. And I must say that, as Dr. Singh said, that if you are curious, you are bound to do innovation, or you are bound to innovate something through a very detailed research. And everything lies in the hand of your selection of your mentor and the support system you will be surrounded with. So if you want to continue researching, you are on the right path and you are at the right age wherever you are as on today. And if this rings a bell, step up and start looking out for the initial steps, which is mentioned by Dr. Singh for you as your start point. Thank you once again, Dr. K Singh, for coming on this podcast channel.
Thank you, Ankita. Has a wonderful time.
Lovely talking to you. And thank you, audience.
Thank you.
Have a good day.